off and composed. The Cowboys come up on 1st and 8. First down and 8. Landry was not satisfied, but he tried to get an explanation for that last penalty. Newsom is the motion man coming inside. Outside, quickly, to Dorsett. Dorsett to the 2-yard line. White got the ball right to him. And Harrell, the linebacker, barely made the tackle on Tony D.
Tony Dorsett's flipping right out of the backfield to the right side of your screen. They had a double slant pattern going on outside, which Tom many times ends up being a double pick down in there that tight, but Detroit wasn't playing that tight of coverage.
It amazes me that Tony Dorsett is the 4th all-time leading receiver in the Dallas Cowboys history. We don't even think about him catching the ball, but you can see he does. It's 2nd down and 2. Second goal from the 2. The fake by Danny White. Is he going to run it? He throws, and it's out of the end zone, intended for Cosby. Good defense. Good defense. A lot of pressure put on by Kofer, the big linebacker. He's 6'5", playing linebacker, and he got right in White's face.
They run a little play-action fake right here, and now we watch him naked bootleg right out to the right. Kofer, number 55, can run like a deer. He puts the heat on him. They weren't counting on him coming from the backside like that, Tom. That play is designed to work in front of the quarterback, and he doesn't expect that guy from behind him.
3rd down and 2. You saw the conversions, 2 of 5 for Dallas. They have no points yet. Pro set, inside move. Listen, no. At the 1-yard line, he stopped. Michael Kofer, number 55, shoulder to shoulder.
It was very intense in there. You see Graham, number 33, working up. He's just a defensive back. He's going up and get his pads on him. He says, hey, I can hit like a linebacker. Then the defense really rallies. I'll tell you, if they can stop him here, this is a great confidence builder, Tom.
Tom Landry is not going for the field goal. The Dallas Cowboys trail 10-0. 4th down and a yard. Short yardage. Newsom. The Lions have held on the 1-foot line.
You can see that he definitely did not get in. He's hit. He's trying to get up into the end zone now right there, and he was hit right before he could leap and get up over the top. No, not even close, Tom.
That new 34 defense is something. It's 10-0 still. Well, there's the broad back of Bach, who made that great defensive play down close. 16 plays and no points for the Cowboys. And Hippel's going to try to get some room. He sneaks it out to about the 2 or 3 yard line. Randy White in there along with Lockhart.
Here's another look at a goal line stand. The right side of your screen, number 58, Harrell, the linebacker. Kurt, that's it. Number 65, the right guard. Kurt Peterson gets out and blocks him. Steve Bach works up underneath the play and puts it down. There he is. He must be an excited man right now.
Another excited man might be one of our 75,000 here. The commissioner, Pete Rozelle, is here with Mr. Ford watching the Detroit game. And I'll tell you, the Lions have opened at home in style so far. It's 10-0, 9:54 left before halftime. 2nd down and 8, facing Hippel. Straight handoff, a little bit of a misdirection. And Kane comes out to the 8.5-yard line.
You should not be able to make cutback runs like that one, Tom, against the flex defense. It is normally very tough to do that because it is designed to fill the gaps and prevent those kind of plays.
And Landry said that a lot of the sophistication is on defense these days. You've got to disguise everything, don't you? And use different fronts. Detroit doing an exceptional job. What a game plan they put together under new coach Darryl Rogers. 3rd down and 2. On the 9, Hippel back to throw, going deep, trying for Chadwick and overthrowing Chadwick, who was bumped a little bit at the 30-yard line by Thurman.
Must be calling incidental contact now. Coming off the line of scrimmage, Chadwick pushing down there. He's got it. Thurman turned. Thurman not the... It's actually offensive bump, not a defensive bump, because he ran right into him.
Dennis Thurman's a crafty corner man. He got right in his way.
Now look at Chadwick. He's turning, he's pointing. Thurman's a pretty smart corner. Rather play safety, I think, but he's a pretty smart corner.
Mike Black is in the end zone, kicking out of the Lions end zone off the blue. Be careful time against the Cowboys. The brilliant Leon Gonzalez waits on the Dallas 45. This is not a good punt. Black gets it on the ground, bounces at the 46-yard line. It'll be touchdown at the 47. Dallas will get the football. They still haven't gotten any points. A 39-yard punt. Scores from elsewhere around the NFL today. Second week of this 1985 season.
Must be a shutout.
Yeah, so far. As we wait for those scores to come up, and scores of other games.
Boy, this is a beautiful place. Look at that end zone shot right there.
There's one.
10-6. The Rams are hey, game's getting tighter. The old Eagles coming on.
Eagles are back on there. One of those scores for the Rams is an 80-yard punt return by Henry Allard, one of the best. Miami 6, Indianapolis nothing. Indianapolis playing much better this year. The Jets 7-3 over Buffalo, and they're almost at halftime in that battle for New York. Here we have a 10-0 game. The Cowboys, Washington 16, Houston 3 in the second quarter. Here the Cowboys just took 6:20 off the clock and ran 16 plays and were kept from the goal line with a good goal line stand by the Lions, and they're setting up this time in Detroit territory. Here's Danny White throwing on first down and hitting Tony Hill at the 35. Hill knocked back to the 37.
That shows you how important a punter being able to punt out of his own end zone efficiently is. You know, Mike Black did not do a good job that time, and here they are sitting on the plus side of the 50-yard line. That's a short field.
There's a lot of pressure on punters and, of course, kickers all the time, but this year in particular, don't you think the punters really have to perform with that 45-man squad? They've got to be really a good punter.
I believe you're right, Tom. You know, of course, a punter has to be good at any time, but when he has to be at his best is when he's kicking out of his own end zone.
Good point, Coach. 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. 12-yard pickup by the Cowboys. Newsom dances inside, makes a good cut over the 35 to the 33.
You know, there's a little war starting to brew on the field between Paz Derek, the left tackle, number 75 of the Cowboys, and William Gay, the defensive right end, number 79. They've had their arms up and looked like they were going to go a round or two about 3 times already.
Hope we get to sign them if they have a fight. The one thing that Tom Landry was talking about last night to us was that he's finally got a young offensive line that's not only healthy, but it's gigantic in size. And he said we can move people around now. 2nd down and 9. Detroit not giving away much. Dorsett's gone in motion. The blitz is on. White unloads it, and it's going to be caught. It's a good catch. A diving catch by Renfro, and that's the second superb catch he's made today.
Randy took a shot. He might have to come out of there. Hogoboom is looking for his helmet right now.
Danny White did a quick read on that, and the safety blitz was coming. Is that the way quarterbacks converse? Do they just give signals?
Here's the catch right to the sideline. You know, the fans booed, but he's definitely inbounds. Both knees were inbounds even.
Danny White, a tough hombre, make no mistake about it. He's the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. The coach said that without any hesitation. 1st and 10, White back, dumps it over, knocked away. Beautiful play by Jimmy Williams, reaching around Cosby.
Jimmy Williams is a real gifted athlete. He goes all the way back to walking on, not recruited at Nebraska.
Now you believe
to
that?
being a #1 draft choice. I think that's
you believe
a great
he just
example.
walked out there and asked Osborne to play?
His brother went with him. Toby, he's playing defensive end at New England. You know, I think that's really an inspiration for youngsters. You don't have to always be the guy with a scholarship to end up being the player.
2nd down and 10 on the 25-yard line. Cowboys have been shut out so far. It's 10-0 Detroit.
Coming after him.
Reads the blitz, dumps it outside, and overthrows Renfro. And Bobby Watkins. Boy, that 37 defense that Fonts came in with looks like it's going to be gobbled up in this Motor City.
Fonts with his little cigar. He doesn't have his cigar right now, but wasn't that a great impression that Dennis Thurman did of his old college coach last night? Dennis Thurman, playing in the secondary for the Cowboys, was coached by this man through college. And he really is a unique personality, that guy.
And Wayne said that they used to beat themselves by being too sophisticated. Now they just want to strap it on and go get the Cowboys, play them even. There's a down 4 rush. The rush is on. White reads it and overthrows Tony Hill at the 12-yard line.
Here's a case of really the rush being picked up and letting him throw the ball in time, and he rushed the throw. He didn't have to throw the ball, Tom, as quickly as he did, and therefore he threw it inaccurately. He should have taken his time. He has enough experience to take a little more time there and recognize when he has to or doesn't have to let it go.
And Tony Hill was open. He had enough room to make the catch.
Oh, yes, he definitely did.
Rafael Septien, one of the most accurate kickers in the game, from the 42. It'll be a 42-yarder.
He's 46% in his career from this distance.
Hogenboom holds. It's on its way. It is no good. It was wide right. Detroit holds. It's 10-0.